signs you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is September 9th, 2022. It is 4:41 a.m. I did 2 videos already. I already edited, and one of them have already been uploaded, but YouTube wants to review it. There's this one here. I put it for September 20th. Hopefully YouTube approve it before then. It's about close to 11 minutes, and once they approve it, I'll make it live. So I have a couple tweets to share with you. I did say I wasn't gonna create any videos, but I shuffled through. Okay, I shuffled through and saw a couple tweets that's, I guess, worth sharing. All right, and before I start that, let's go. Okay, for those who don't want to know about colors, what colors mean, or those who don't care what numbers mean, please do not watch. Just stop and go watch something else. All right, so for those who don't mind watching or listen to that podcast, something curious came to me because the queen died. How old is she? I think 96. So the first thing that I saw was the 9 and the 6, because remember, sometimes when I do like perspective and I put the number 6, and then there's 2 people standing, one on one side of the number and one on the other side, where they could see 9 and 6. So I was curious to see, what does the 96 mean in astrology? So this is what it is. It says, again, Derangers, this is not for you. Okay, I was just curious since I thought about it, and I wanted to share with whoever cares. Okay, untouchable number, a semi-perfect number since it is a multiple of 6, an abundant number since the sum the sum, not son, sum of its proper divisors is greater than 96, the fourth Grenville number, and the second non-perfect Grenville number. What does the meaning of 69 and 96? Okay, I'm not gonna go to 69 right now. All right, so if you don't know, go search it yourself. All right, but now let's focus on some of the tweets. Okay, so here, this is Myra. Okay, I want to talk about title because since Oprah people said Meghan lied that her kids were meant to be prince or princess at birth, if people cared to listen, she specially said when Charles became king and that they wanted to change that rule for her kids only. Okay, so 20 seconds, just that part from the Oprah interview. I'm telling you, that interview was very needed because it touched a lot of topics. All right, let's listen.
The other piece of that conversation is when you're the grandchild of the monarch, so when Harry's dad becomes king, automatically Archie and our next baby would become prince or princess. Also, it's not their right to take it away.
I think for both of them, the attitude is so be it, because for so many...
The other piece of that conversation is...
Like Scobie was saying, I don't think Meghan in particular care about titles and all of that. But I do understand Meghan's perspective. If it's there and it's, you know, the rules are set, right? And it belongs to them. As a mother, you fight for your children's right. It belongs to them. Let the kids decide when they get older and say they don't want it. All right? So that's that. Let's read some of the comments. Okay, anyway, Archie and Lili are now officially Prince Archie of Sussex and Princess Lilibet of Sussex. I'm telling you, the squad or something. Okay, thanks Myra, because too many in the media are parroting that lied and using that lie to call Princess Meghan a liar. Okay, excellent post. Meghan was clear and accurate. It was the tabloid and CNN royal reporter that misreported. And at MSNBC too, sadly. Okay, so that's that. I have another one here. This is from The Guardian. I didn't read it yet, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna read it, but let's see here. Harry and Meghan's children become Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. All right, so let's go into it. Hopefully I don't have to pay for it. Maybe. All right, when this 8 September 2022, so that was written yesterday. Harry and Meghan's children become Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. Queen's death means Sussex's children have right to title HRH unless and until Charles changes protocols. The way Charles' publicity is going right now, I don't think he's gonna touch this. Well, we shall see. All right, if it is, it is. We can't, they do whatever they want. All right, the death of the Queen means that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's son, Archie Mountbatten Windsor, is now technically a prince, a title that his mother Meghan has suggested was denied to him because of his race. His younger sister, Lilibet Lili Mountbatten Windsor, is also entitled to be princess after the death and the accession of her grandfather, the Prince of Wales, to the throne. So many things going in my head right now. Alright, let's continue. Meghan had spoken during an interview last year with the US broadcaster Oprah Winfrey of her shock at being told Archie will not get police protection because he did not have a title, and suggested that the decision was taken because of his mixed race. The Sussexes indicated in the interview that they had expected Archie would be given the title of prince after Charles ceded the throne, but that they had been told that protocols would be changed in line with Charles' wish for a slimmed-down monarchy, so that the child will be excluded from becoming an HRH and prince. It's good to put it out there. Let's see how they respond to that. Under protocols established by King George V in 1917, the children and grandchildren of a sovereign have the automatic right to the title HRH and prince or princess. At the time Archie was born, he was the great-grandchild of a sovereign, not a grandchild. But to prevent him from becoming a prince, the king will have to issue a letter patent amending Archie's right to be a prince and Lili's right to be a princess. As in the Winfrey interview, if Archie being a prince was important to her, Meghan had replied, quote, "If it means he was going to be safe, then of course," end quote. This was said against the backdrop of extended members of the royal family not having an automatic right to police security. I'm telling you, the monarch is like entangling themselves in some nonsense that they didn't really have to. They're trying to solve one problem and they create another. Let's see how they get out of this one. Alright, George V's declaration means that only Prince George, as a great-grandson of the monarch down the direct line of succession to the throne, was originally entitled to be a prince, as he is the eldest son of the Prince of Wales. Alright, so that said, I will leave the link of this article in the description. So let's go back to Twitter. Alright, so I just read this article. Let's read some of the comment. Let's see what that's what I'm saying. Let's see what Charles does. At the moment, they're entitled to be called prince and princess. Okay, this is the best news of the year. Long live Prince Archie, long live Princess Lilibet. I like how the squad like to run with whatever good news. Forget everything else. Just the part that they like and they run with it. Okay, Meghan's word. There's Myra putting someone put a screenshot of Myra's tweet. Okay, she never said that. Quote, "There is a pattern that all grandchildren of the monarch will be prince or princess, so when Harry's father became king, they wanted to change that rule for Archie. Use her own word, not what a tabloid feeds you." Okay, there's Myra here. I want to talk about, that's the same, is that the same? Oh, the previous tweet that I share. Alright, I want to talk about titles because since Oprah people said Meghan lied that her kids were meant to be prince or princess at birth, if people care to listen, she specially said when Charles became king and that they wanted to change that rule for her kids only. Alright, so for
the other piece of that conversation
let's
is
listen to
when you're
again.
the grandchild of the monarch, so when Harry's dad becomes king, automatically Archie and our next baby would become prince or princess. Also, it's not their right to take it away.
That's right.
I think for both of them, the attitude is so be it. Because for so many.
The other piece of that conversation.
And the thing is that when, okay, yes, the queen died, based on what they said, they reported. And what is it when the king or the next monarch, whether king or queen, is how do they call it, coronation or whatever, when they do their ceremony to make them the king, will that be the time when he's actually the king? Because right now we are in a period where he's not well, technically he is, because it was already given to him since birth. But what I'm trying to say here, when does it become really official? Is it when they do the ceremony that they put the crown on his head? That's when he's actually king. But right now he is still king apparent. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, so I don't know. Alright, oh Lord, the haters are going to like this. Okay, at Guardian, facts matter. She said they wanted to change the convention for Archie in order to rob him of his birthright. They are currently prince and princess. Let's see if King Charles decides to detitle the only children of royal blood with a black mother. Okay, honestly, this is the most important thing to talk about today. Okay, the UK media has been talking about the various changes in title today. This is just one of them. Oh, interesting. Okay, exactly. How come no one is discussing how Will and Kate quickly updated their Twitter with their new titles? Okay, like within minutes. But that's something that I tweeted, and it's just something is not right. Only people could confirm my suspicion is if they are actually there, because I just felt like a wind brushed through my head right now, because it seems so very suspicious to me. Alright, after this I'll go to the tweet that I tweeted about that. Okay, I mean, some member of the family have already changed their titles before the body is cold. There's the rolling eye. Let's see here. The Duke and Duchess of Cornwall and Cambridge at Kensington Royal. The official account of the Duke and Duchess of Cornwall and Cambridge and the Royal Foundation based at Kensington Palace. Alright, let's see here. Screenshot. The Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall. Clarence House. Okay, is that Clarence House is who? Is it William now? Okay, I don't know. Let me leave that alone. Let's see here. Wow, the double standard. So no one is not even bothered or talking about this, but the focus is on the mixed race might soon have dreadlocks, cornrows, great-grandkids. Okay, first, the Guardian got the most important caveat wrong. Meghan said that the King George Convention tradition, which will give her kids title once Charles become king, was going to be altered. Meghan wondered why the sudden change for her children. Alright, she stated that she was told that they were planning on a change of the convention. The meltdown will be epic. That's what the squad are waiting for, the meltdown. I'm telling you, since I started posting some really serious stuff on my IG page, I'm telling you, the thing that I'm getting is just that I don't have time to respond to them. There are some, I warned them and I said, I told them, this is the Sussex's fan page. If you don't want to be dragged or you don't want to be blocked, I give them warning. Okay, Meghan clearly said they were not, because King Charles will forego the order of precedent. Alright, let me look for the thing that I posted. So I'm done with the thing that I just put. Okay, that's this. I think it was this one. So 12 people like it. So this is my tweet here. Henry VIII had posted this. Okay, it's very sweet that the Queen waited for Harry. And then there's me here responded to her. All I'm thinking, it's very convenient for the Windsors, especially the warm welcome Germany gave the Sussex with a red carpet and all. Royalists screaming with anger that this kind of greeting wasn't supposed to happen for non-working royals, and today this? Okay. Alright, and I forgot to put the X after the Sussexes, so that's what this is. Alright, so this is my concern here. Alright, they were screaming, angry. I even read some tweets in one of the videos where they actually tag several, I think, Clarence House and KP, some other news network that, I think it was the German government, that why they putting red carpets for the Sussexes when they're not even working royals, this kind of thing. I'm like, oh my God. So, and then this to happen. And that was another tweet that I shared. Let me see if somebody like it so I don't have to search all over. Okay, all I'm thinking. Okay, that's that. I'm trying to stay off Twitter. This was too much. I think that was one of this. Let's see here. There's another example, for instance. Okay, this was too much for some. Attention must turn back to you know who, what, where, and whatever. Alright, so I retweeted that. So they then like the attention Harry and Meghan were getting. So I'm very suspicious as to why. Okay, only people who were there can only answer my question of my suspicion. Alright, so look at all this. Alright, everybody's happy for them, especially for Meghan. They didn't want to see Meghan to be have all this warm welcome. They didn't want that. Look at all these people here. They don't like that for them. Look at this. No, no, no. Harry and Meghan shall not have this. Especially Meghan. Alright, so they want the attention back to them. Alright, this. Alright, so now I'm done with what I've posted. Let's continue with the Sussexes. These are some tweets. Alright, I came across. Alright, my thought are with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Archie, and Princess Lilibet Diana on the death of Her Majesty the Queen. Alright, so in loving memory, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, 1926 to 2022. Damn, she really loved the number 6. There's the 9 here, and there's the 6. And then she died 96. At the age of 96. Okay, I want Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, on American soil right now. And I post some stuff on my community board where I'm like, we need to pray for them. This is where it really matters. We need to pray really hard for them right now. All right. The at BBC coverage just now is verging on overt racism. The Duchess of Sussex not traveling to Balmoral with Harry is unusual and frowned upon, whereas the Duchess of Cambridge staying at home and not traveling with William is simply looking after her children. So they're making the comparison. I mean, these people will never stop. They will never stop. Let me go into this and see what else other people. Sky was the same. No mention of Duchess of Cambridge, but Duchess of Sussex was mentioned a few times. Apathy does not begin to describe how I feel about the whole lot of them. Both wives were mentioned and there was zilch racism. She said some not such nice things, and it was speculated that that's why she's not going, which was wrong to say, but true. Okay, Catherine staging at home to support the children. I thought Harry and Meghan didn't bring their kids this time. If so, it's a little different without being racist. Okay, so the subtext us that Meghan is a bad mother too. I like this guy. I like him. I mean, Harry and Meghan were traveling for business. Okay, they were supposed to do, which Meghan did the speech at One Young World, and then travel to Germany, which they did, and then the last one that they were supposed to do was the Well Child, and I don't know, I'm pretty sure it postponed now because of the death of the Queen. So now Harry's attention is on the Queen right now, not the Well Child. And I think Well Child had put a tweet out, you know, to show their support for the Queen, the death of the Queen and stuff. Okay, William Oprah grandchildren were not invited, never mind their wives or husband. Okay, the Duchess of Cambridge has not spent the last 2 years causing distress to the Queen. What? Alright, let me go back. This was extra. I went in this. Now let's go in this. PA Media. The Duke of Sussex has arrived at Balmoral and Scotland. The Duchess of Sussex has not traveled with Harry, making the trip by himself, source has said. Alright, there's a picture of him. So much is going to his head right now. Oh no, with these people, I hope Harry is traveling with some of his US team here, security team. Let's read some more here. One well-wisher said, it felt special to gather with other mourners outside Windsor Castle. A Mark Spencer near the castle kept its doors open late to allow mourners to buy floral tributes to the Queen. Okay. Let's see. Take a look at 10 of Queen's most powerful quotes from her reign. 2 minutes and there's a music behind it. Okay, there's no word. Let me just continue. I don't want this to be a long video, and I think it's gonna be long anyway. Alright, light them across Britain and beyond following Queen's death. Landmark including the London Eye and Eiffel Tower were switching off the lights as a mark of respect. Okay, the Duke of Sussex was spotted being driven in a convoy of cars a short time ago. Harry's arrival follows that of his brother, the Duke of Cambridge, who drove his uncle, the Duke of York, and the Earl of Wessex, as well as the Countess of Wessex, to the royal residency earlier. So it's raining during that time, so that Harry come with his own people. That's good. Hard to say, you just see any cars driving by. I really hope Harry traveled with his security. Okay, around 50 black cabs line the mall under dark and rainy skies to pay tribute to the Queen. Michael Ackerman, a cab driver for 26 years, told at PA that cab drivers had come to the palace to show our respect for the monarch. Right, the Prime Minister hailed the Queen as the rock on which modern Britain was built. Okay, as she led tribute to the country's longest serving monarch. And what is it? Was it the other day that the Queen met with her? Right, at Truss Liz said the death of the Queen, aged 96, was a huge rock to the nation and to the world. Okay, a minute 55 seconds.
We are all devastated by the news that we have just heard from Balmoral. The death of Her Majesty the Queen is a huge shock to the nation and to the world.
But she was
Queen
96.
Elizabeth II was the rock on which modern Britain was built. Our country has grown and flourished under her reign.
Okay.
Britain is the great country it is today because of her.
Wait until you
been a
see those two
personal
videos.
inspiration to-
Wait until you see those two videos that I put out, and YouTube is reviewing one of them.
Me, and to many Britons. Her devotion to duty is an example to us all. Earlier this week, at 96, she remained determined to carry out her duties, as she appointed me as her 15th Prime Minister. It is a day of great loss, but Queen Elizabeth II leaves a great legacy.
What?
Today the crown passes, as it has done for more than 1,000 years, to our new monarch, our new head of state, His Majesty King Charles III. With the King's family, we mourn the loss of his mother, and as we mourn, we must come together as a people to support
I'm sorry,
him.
I'm laughing at this though. I wonder how Charles is feeling right now, because he's been waiting for that position for so long. And then there's his mom death. So how does he feel? I don't know. Happy and sad at the same time? He finally got the title? I don't know.
To help him bear the awesome responsibility that he now carries for us all. We offer him our loyalty and devotion, just as his mother devoted so much to so many for so long. And with the passing of the second Elizabethan age, we usher in a new era in the magnificent history of our great country, exactly as Her Majesty would have wished, by saying the words, "God save the King."
Okay. Alright. Oops, let's pause it. There's this. Condolences have poured in from around the world, even from Russia, President Vladimir Putin, after the death of the Queen. Okay, there's this. Despite growing darkness and torrential rain, people have gathered throughout the evening to pay their respect to the Queen at Balmoral's Gate. Balmoral Gate. With written on a bouquet of flowers, one message read, "I love you, Queen. I'll miss you till age 4." Okay. Alright, so there's more stuff. Let me go to the other. Okay, some of the comment. I wish people would keep their disrespectful comment to themselves for now. I understand what you mean. However, she has brought a lot of unhappiness to the royal family. Just as well, she didn't go. Alright, I feel so sad for him. He loved her so much. Okay, who she's talking to? Okay, there's another comment here. When did the Queen tell you this? You trolls are pathetic and can't even respect her hours after she died. But if you imagine, I mean, how can you feel, you know, let's say those people who have felt the brutality of the monarchy. I mean, you're gonna force them to show some sort of a mourning or something? I don't know. But let's go to the other tweet that I have to share with you. Okay, Archie, there's the squad here. Archie and Lili are trending. The Queen is not even called, and the Vases are posting scenarios to rip HRH from their title. Archie and Lilibet, Meghan and Harry did the right thing. And there's the thing, the other ones, okay, they want you to show respect for the Queen, and at the same time they're ripping, okay, two little kids who don't even know a damn thing of what's going on. Okay, and then they trashing them on social media. I mean, these people, this is how sometimes you can't really feel that bad for the others. All right, thank you Meghan and Harry for protecting Archie and Lili from the British tabloid. Watching William and Kate sell their kids to tabloid photos and videos in exchange for good press is a despicable thing to behold. Meghan once again proven correct. All right, let's see here. All right, so these few comments, but let's go into that. It's a small thread. Okay, let's see. Earlier in our conversation about her goals for the life she's creating here, she's remarked upon how if Archie were in school in the UK, she'd never be able to do school pickups and drop off without it being a royal photo call with a press pen of 40 people snapping pictures. Well, was it yesterday? William kids, or the day before, William's kid going to school for the first time, pictures everywhere. So Meghan was right. Quote, sorry, I have a problem with that. That doesn't make me obsessed with privacy. That makes me strong and good parent protecting my child. End quote. Meghan says, for now, even. Okay, and for those saying Meghan was wrong about the photo call cameras, I guess those pictures took themselves and Ghost filmed the video. Shaking my head. Only because Meghan is conscientious, because as we see all the time of members of that family are not above using their kids for clout. We've seen it far too many times for it to not be a complete lack of understanding of how the early years, quote, can shape a person's life. It seems to me comparing William and Harry's family situation isn't quite fair. William is next in line for the throne after the king. Harry is not. He doesn't have the luxury of leaving the country with his family. What does it cost you to assume people are doing their best? Alright, being next in line has zero to do with colluding with especially tabloid and using your kids for good press. William and Kate no real accomplishments to offer. So the fallback is always on the kids. They will never change as you people praise their mediocrity. Okay, I have to disagree. Alright, they're not selling them. They are generously sharing their children with the nation. This is the thing. The kids, they need their privacy. Let the kids be themselves in privacy. Not when you know, the parents continually doing stupidity. And then when the camera is at them to confront their stupidity, all of a sudden bringing the kids to change people's perception. So stop doing stupid things so you don't have to use your kids to do all the stuff. Let the kids be whatever they want to be in private. When they get at an older age, okay, maybe the most I would say 16, okay, from now until they reach 16, just start teaching them their position, showing them this is what you need to do privately. And then when it's time for them to be upfront, maybe 16 or maybe 18, whatever the age considered to be adult, okay, if the parents are still alive, you know, then that's when they come out and, you know, be working royals or whatever. I mean, I could understand occasionally they take them to premiere. Let's say there's things for kids that being showed, the parents are gonna be there. You know, they don't have to walk the red carpet with them. Someone already put them at their seat, whatever, the royal box or whatever. The parents walk on the red carpet because right now they are the working royals. That's how I will do it. Well, then again, it's easier said than done. You know, I'm not them, but at the same time, you know, it's just not fair for the kids. And not all three gonna be kings and prince, king and queen. So don't start throwing them in front of the camera like that. It's just things repeating itself. Alright, rubbish, check your facts. Okay, I don't know anything of what they say here. Also, the press usually cares about the children of the future king. I don't remember them ever making a fuss about where Prince Andrew's kids were going to school. There is no reason to think they will have made a fuss about Harry and Meghan. Oh my god, are you living in a freaking in a bubble under a rock? Harry and Meghan are not even living in the country. Every day there's something about them. My goodness. And then if Harry and Meghan weren't suing them for taking illegal pictures of their children, they will try to do all this crazy stuff going above their backyard trying to take pictures, because Harry have told them, I'm not playing your game. My children is off limit. Okay, let's see. You are absolutely wrong. Archie and Lili, the Sussex kids, are the news even without their photos or videos plastered on social media. For example, Lili is trending right now while she's having fun playing with her big brother Archie in the privacy of their home in sunny California. That's exactly that. And right here, okay, Sussex is trending right now. There's Omid trending, Operation Unicorn. Okay, let's see here. Enough at this period of mourning. Okay, they gave this to stop any intrusion, but you know that. Get your facts right before spouting divisive crap. So let me go to my like. I'm only 34 minutes. Let's see what I have for my likes. All right, I did some of these. Today's about 810 Derangers tweet about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Derangers see everything through the lens of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. They can only relate to the other members of the royal family through Harry and Meghan's strange, deranged, pathological behavior. 9 comments here. What is, oh my goodness, that's a very bright color. This sums up your point very well. Let's see, 23 seconds. Let's see.
When a person doesn't like you, they team up with another person who doesn't like you, and before you know it, there's a group of people who hate you. Funny thing is that they don't even like each other, but they are gathered just because of you. See how powerful you are.
They don't even like each other, but they gather together. That's right, they like freaking lying, eating each other. Okay, and no thoughts for their future king. Let's see here. Meghan Markle is trending. William, Camilla, Queen Elizabeth, Windsor, Balmoral. Queen Elizabeth is down there. There's more here. Archie and Lili, Duke and Duchess of Sussex, William, Queen Elizabeth, Camilla. Alright, let's see. What else do I have here? Their Royal Highnesses Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet of Sussex feel the power in it, and Lilibet is eligible to run for President of the United States. So that is true. She was born in the US. Let's see here. So is Archie, as he is also a US citizen by birth. Okay, Archie wasn't born in US soil. His citizenship rights are dependent on his mother's citizenship status at his birth, and if they apply for his naturalization, a military kid born abroad who went through naturalization. What is it? I did something regarding, what's that guy? He passed. He got a daughter whose name is Meghan too. McCain, that's it. McCain. What is it? He was born, I know it wasn't, well, you know what, let me not go into that. I did a video about him. He wasn't born in the US soil, but he was born in the, I guess, military base. Maybe that's what's that canal, Panama Canal. Okay, let's look it up. I hate when I have to do that. What's his name? John McCain. Let's see where he was born. Okay, Panama. Okay, that's where he was born, but he was able to run for president. All right, John Sidney McCain III was an American politician and United States Navy officer who served as a military state senator from Arizona from 1987 until his death 2018. Born August 29, 1936, Coco Solo, Panama. All right, so this is what I was telling you. He was born in Panama, but he was able to run for president. So let's see here. Why? Okay, let's see here. Why John McCain? Let's see, what's the reason? John McCain, a presidential candidate, but I heard that he was born in Panama, Canal Zone. The Constitution requires that a president, let's see this one, status as a natural born citizen of the United States is one of the eligibility requirements established in the United States Constitution for holding the office of president or vice president. This requirement was intended to protect the nation from foreign influence. Look what we're going through right now. But let's see this one here, this article. Okay, question: I would like to see Senator John McCain, Arizona, as a president candidate, but I heard that he was born in the Panama Canal. The Constitution required that a president be a natural born citizen of the United States. Is Senator McCain barred from presidency? Alright, so this is the same question that they're raising for Archie, because Archie was born in the UK, but he is a US citizen due to his mother. Alright, so let's see the answer for that. So this same thing apply to Archie. But then again, it might be because if John McCain was born, let's say, I'm assuming, okay, this is my perception here, if he was born in the base, okay, where the base will seem like a territory of the United States, that's what I would assume. But let's see. Answer: John McCain has more pressing worries than eligibility on the road to the Republican presidential nomination in 2000. After his lead role in pushing campaign finance and tobacco legislation, both anathema to the Senate GOP leadership, the Arizona senator may have to spend a lot of time trying to prove his party credential before he ever gets to Iowa or New Hampshire. But is he constitutionally qualified to become president? McCain was indeed born in the Canal Zone, and Article 2 of the Constitution plainly state that no person except a natural born citizen shall be eligible to the office of the president. Okay, some might define the term natural born citizen as one who was born on United States soil, but the first Congress in March 26, 1790 approved an act that declared, quote, the children of citizens of the United States that may be born beyond sea or outside the limit of the United States shall be considered as natural born citizen of the United States. That will seem to include McCain, whose parents were both citizens, okay, and whose father was a Navy officer stationed at the U.S. Naval Base in Panama. This is what I'm saying, Panama, at the time of John's birth in 1936. Two things that I see this article says is that John McCain was born a natural born citizen because of both parents were citizens, and he was also born, which was my suspicion, being born at a base. I don't know if this played a role. The article did not explain that the base is somewhat of a U.S. soil because it was being occupied by U.S. citizen, by the United States. So I'm assuming, even though it was in Panama, but the area that they were occupying was basically under U.S. occupation. Whatever, it could be a small little corner, 4x4, whatever it may be. But because it was occupied by U.S., I'm assuming. This is just pure my humble opinion. I'm throwing within that explanation, and obviously, which is factual, he was born as a natural born citizen because both of his parents. Is just the part that he was not born within the United States soil. Hopefully, I make sense. But with Archie, on the other hand, one of his parents is a citizen, natural born citizen, and the other don't. So and where he was born was not under U.S. control. It was under the British control. So this, I don't know, but I'm just throwing it out there. Whoever may know anything more, just put it in the comment section. He meets the requirement of U.S. citizenship in order to be eligible for president, said McCain spokesperson Nancy Ives. For the record, McCain says the only thing on his plate is his bid for a third Senate term in November, so he is seen as a shoe-in. Okay, the citizenship question has come up in past presidential campaign. George Romney, the late Michigan governor and a leading aspirant for the 1968 Republican presidential nomination, was born in Chihuahua, Mexico. His support nosedived following his September 1967 statement that he was brainwashed by the U.S. military during a visit to Vietnam. Okay. Romney, I think, what is it? That was another, the same Romney. I think they related because he has, John, is it John Romney? Whatever his name is. The one who ran for president also not too long ago against President Obama and stuff like that. Okay, but during the period when he was still being touted as the only Republican who could defeat President Lyndon Johnson, Romney's opponent often raised the issue of his eligibility. William Loeb, the late publisher of the Manchester Union Leader, who made his conservative views well known to New Hampshire primary voters, simply GOP presidential nominee in 1960. Alright, so there's more here. You could read it, but the thing is that Cain was born by two U.S. citizen parents, and I guess they were stationed in Panama. So that's that. And I guess Archie can run too, but I don't know. But I know for a fact Lili is definitely, because no matter what, she was born here. This cannot be taken away from Lilibet. Okay, Archie and Lilibet have dual citizenship. Mother is American, father is British. They can maintain dual citizenship by age 18. People need to understand Meghan is an American-born citizen. Her children are automatically US-born citizens, no matter what country they're born. Okay, Archie too, due to dual citizenship. Okay, President of the United States of America, Princess Lilibet. LOL, I like it. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that she will have to relinquish the British citizenship to he president, to she president? Okay, as now Archie and Lilibet have dual citizenship to be president of the United States. Right, that blessed sweet child is probably one of the few who will ever have to I bow to HRH, Princess Lilibet. Okay, words first American princess. All right, so there's more. That's it. Let's do a prayer because now I really have to wake up my kids. Let's do a prayer for protection and safe travel, because we want the Sussexes to be home safe. Okay, let's do this one. Oh God, our Heavenly Father, whose glory fills the whole creation and whose presence we find wherever we go, preserve those who travel, surround them with your loving care, protect them from every danger, and bring them in safety to their journey's end. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Let's pick that prayer here. Oh God, our Heavenly Father, whose glory fills the whole creation and whose presence we find wherever we go, preserve those who travel, surround them with your loving care, protect them from every danger, and bring them in safety to their journey ends. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And I hope Harry and Meghan get back home to their children safely. That's it, and thank you for watching.